Here's a short story about a young guy who handles things like a boss by immediately dumping his girlfriend when she refused to give up a so called male friend after he kissed her. Yeah, you're going to see that this gal knew this guy for like a month and claims to her boyfriend here that he made the moves on her. And when the guy says, okay, I'll believe that he did it, but you need to cut ties with him, nope, she wouldn't do it. Particularly wouldn't cut him off on Instagram. And that'd be a great one to go over here, guys, making the point that your girl basically is treating you like a second-class citizen, that there's shady stuff going on with another guy, you end it immediately, especially when she's not willing to cut that guy off for you. And, of course, just how much they crave the attention and validation of social media. And, of course, no, your girl should not be hanging out and friends with other guys, period. Titled, Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girl after she lied about blocking a guy who kissed her? And a shout out to Dennis for sending this story. It says, I feel like I'm losing my mind here. My girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend now, and I were together for almost 2 years. We've been through ups and downs, and I honestly thought we had a solid relationship. Well, says so many guys out there. A month ago, she made a new friend. 1 month, and while they were apparently arguing about something, he just randomly hugged and kissed her. Well, that's what she told you. How do you know it's not the other way around? She claims that she pushed him away immediately and did not want it, and I believed her. I wanted to trust her, we fought about it, but in the end, I chose to forgive and give her another chance. Smack! There's way too much shady stuff going on here. They're friends a month. First of all, she shouldn't be hanging out with other dudes. That's a terrible idea, and he's learning this here. But they're so-called friends, and they're fighting. That's usually like a lover's quarrel. That's like usually sexual tension. How do you know she isn't the one that kissed him? And if he made the moves on her and she didn't want it, why isn't she acting more upset about this? Come on. The only thing I asked for in return was that she cut contact with him. That's it. To me, that feels like the bare minimum. This guy she's known for 1 month crossed a massive line and disrespected both her and our relationship. Why would she still want him in her life? She wants him in her life because obviously she wasn't bothered by him putting the moves on her. That's why. He is no doubt your replacement, or at least you're the solid guy she can have a relationship with, but she can have her fun with this guy on the side. This is a terrible idea. End it. She told me that she would block him, but then she refused to do it on Instagram. I told her clearly, either you block him everywhere or we are done. She said okay, told me she did it, but she didn't. She lied, and when I found out, I ended things. Good for you. Yeah, she's into this guy. Instagram is her way to, one, communicate with him, but also get attention, though she's not going to give that up. And this is why, guys, little side note here, you got a girl that is, or if you're starting to see a girl and you find that she's really addicted to social media, let's just say Instagram or TikTok, and likes to take pictures of herself and flaunt herself for attention, that is a bad place to be. She's never going to give that up. She is addicted to that. But putting that aside, if she's not willing to give up a guy she's known 1 month who put the moves on her that she didn't want, meanwhile you've been with her for years, that tells you everything you need to know. It's always about actions. Now she's making me feel like I'm the crazy one, saying, don't you trust me? But honestly, how am I supposed to trust someone who lies in my face about something so simple? She's twisting it around, making him to be the bad guy here. This is gaslighting here. Guys, you're allowed to break up with a woman for any reason you want, because you know darn well that a woman will break up with a guy for any reason they want, and nobody's going to think the less of them. This isn't even about Instagram. It's about respect. I put my trust in her after another guy kissed her, and she couldn't even be honest with me in return, because she's a deceitful person. And the worst part here, she was willing to risk our 2-year relationship over some guy she's known for a month. That broke me. So Reddit, am I the a-hole for deciding I deserve better than this? No, bro. You should have given her the second chance anyway, but you did. You're learning. But no, it's over. Her actions communicate everything. And her actions communicate that you are nothing to her. It's all about the other guy. But of course, she is making you be the bad guy. Don't fall for her, guys. And some of you will go through this crap, I guarantee you, as you learn how these things operate and you don't tolerate any crap. Now, a little update here. He says here, thank you to all who commented. Honestly, you guys gave me the reality check that I needed. She came over to talk to me again, but it was the same script. I'm sorry. Trust me, it won't happen again. I've heard it before. Yeah, it's called the Hobag Handbook. So I asked her to do one thing. Call her brother, a fantastic guy, by the way, who I really respect, and explain the whole issue to him on speakerphone. If she truly felt that she was in the right, that should have been simple. Instead, she stayed silent and said nothing, and then left. That told me everything I needed to know. Well, there you go. If her brother is such a great guy, and I would imagine he is, because this dude telling the story says that, then he would say, sis, no, that ain't cool. You're being an a-hole. She doesn't want to have to, risk somebody saying that she's in the wrong. At one point, she said to me that I guess I'll never have any guy friends again, which honestly just missed the point. It was never about having male friends. It was about honesty and respect, and she knew that. Yeah, of course, she's going to make a big drama thing out here. I guess I can't ever talk to a guy again. There's no honesty and respect, honey. But actually, yes, you shouldn't be having male friends. So yeah, I'm done here. I don't hate her, and I'm not going to disrespect her, but I know I deserve better. Time to focus on myself, spend time with the boys, and enjoy life. Yes, there you go. You always have your bros. This is why I might add, in relationships, a lot of guys, pee-whip guys, get in relationships. They had that amazing girl they finally got that they wanted so badly, and they drop hanging out with their boys, their buddies. They stop doing the hobbies and interests they like. They stop going to the gym. If they went to the gym, they get fat. They give up their purpose. Things don't work out, and then, you never do that. You're a relationship guy? Okay, fine. You be smart about it, but you keep going to the gym. You keep having your hobbies and interests. You hang out with your bros. You make time for all those things. But good for him. Can't tolerate shit, guys. Otherwise, you're going to try to be like a lot of the guys in these videos here. Now some comments, because the comment section is full of people supporting him. One guy says, definitely not the a-hole. Oh, by the way, I'll read a comment here, but then this young guy responds with more details. This guy says, definitely not the a-hole. First of all, who on earth kisses someone they've known for a month? Well, a lot of people will kiss somebody they've known for a month. A lot of gals will kiss a guy they've known for 2 minutes in a bar. If there isn't some more context to it. Second of all, if she really did push him, didn't want this, you wouldn't ever have to tell her to block the guy, because that's something that you do when you don't want nothing to do with someone. Especially when they crossed a boundary. Her trying to gaslight you is even worse, because you don't trust me. Yeah, if that guy kissed her and she didn't like it, and she pushed him away, why does she want to have a friendship with him? No, I don't trust you. It's sketchy, and it's the first place that this happened. I asked you one thing, and you made me feel better. You said you'll do it. You didn't, and then managed to lie to me, so no, I don't trust you. You definitely deserve someone that respects you and cares about your feelings. And the dude that wrote this story says, the worst part about the whole thing is the lie. I don't know if I can trust her after that. I believe it's a very understandable boundary to have that you blocked the guy who kissed you. But she can't even do that because, in her words, he was a very good friend. And then the nerve of her to turn around on me. She's known the guy 1 month, and he's a very good friend. It takes years, guys, in my opinion, to classify someone that you've known and been things through to be a very good friend. You don't make a very good friend in one night. I mean, okay, look, sure, there can be crazy life situations where you can bond with somebody real quick, but that's rare. And even that, I wouldn't classify someone as a very good friend unless there's been some time there. Another guy says here, brother, she kissed him, not that he kissed her. She allowed it to happen. Who knows what actually happened? You deserve better. Good thing you ended it. The fact that she's choosing a stranger she just never met over you is unbelievable. And the young guy says here, she can choose whoever the fuck she wants. I'm going to grind at university, make some money, and have fun with the boys for a while. And last one, this guy says here, at no point in the post was there ever a friend. Just a guy that met your girlfriend a few weeks back and wanted to bang her. She knew this, and he knew this, and eventually you knew this. Your girlfriend actively participated in all this, up and including lying to your face to facilitate this. Had you not dumped her, you just had listened to some drivel about how it just happened again, or didn't plan for it to happen again when she went to his place in secret. Not the a-hole, you made the right call. There you go. So, lately we've been having a lot of boss stories. Thank the Lord. About guys doing things right. Yeah, he gave her the second chance initially, but that lasted a whole, probably a day, and she really showed her hand. So guys, pay attention to all these things. Your girl shouldn't be hanging out with other dudes, and if your girl doesn't want to give up a guy she's known for a month, and you've been together for years, that'll tell you everything you need to know, on top of all the other things. So, good for him.